Hi everyone, Janie here. Welcome back. So my plan for today, my goal for today is to get my Oklahoma Redbud tree planted. I was hoping to do it yesterday when I took out my monster vertigo pennisetum. I will link that video down below. But taking out that pennisetum, it literally took every ounce of energy that I had yesterday. I could barely move my arms after I was cutting that whole thing down and digging that root ball out. And I swear that root ball was like 100 pounds. It was so heavy. And one of my shovels died in the process. It was sacrificed to the gardening gods. So I am here at Home Depot right now. I need better tools. I need better equipment, specifically shovels. I have a shovel, but it's one of those short-handled shovels, and I've just been resisting getting a new one because I don't want more equipment in my garage. My garage is so full already, but it's just the type of thing that, you know, come on, Janie, right tool for the right job. It's going to make my life so much easier. And then I was sitting there and I was thinking, I was so hesitant about getting an auger because I didn't want to have another tool in my garage. But now that I got the auger, Power Planter was kind enough to send me a couple of their augers to try out. I can't imagine being without an auger. I even have only the small ones. I don't even have one of the big ones, and now I want one of the big ones, but that's just more stuff in my garage. But that is okay. I am fine with that. I'm gonna run into Home Depot and I'm gonna try and find a couple shovels, whatever I need. I'm just gonna get what I need, long-handled shovels specifically, and then run home and start digging out the hole for the Oklahoma Redbud. If I have time, I'm also gonna plant my Golden Globe Arborvitae. My mom purchased that for me at her local garden center, and I've been meaning to get it in the ground as well. So that's my plan for today. However, that Oklahoma Redbud, it's in a 15-gallon pot. It is heavy. And again, lack of equipment. I do not have a dolly to even move it from where it is on my driveway right now to the hole where I want it to go. So I have to wait for Jason to come home, and by the time he comes home, it's calling for rain. So it's just going to be a matter of like running outside, trying to do what I need to do, running back inside, right? You know, it's going to be kind of an interesting day, but hopefully I'll get it all done. So at least right now I can run into Home Depot and I can get myself the right tool. Okay, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Okay, here's a good option. Husky, 25 bucks. I like it. Long handle, I think this will be good. I'm gonna see what other options they have though. Okay, here's some more selections. Quite a lot to choose from. They have the DeWalt brand, they have the Husky brand, they don't have any of the Fiskars brand, which somebody recommended to me, and then they have the Anvil brand, and I have no idea which one's better. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna go with the most expensive one, just because I feel like that will probably be the best. So I think I'm gonna go with this one from DeWalt for digging. I'll put this one back. And then I broke my trenching shovel, and they have this one, but they call it a clean out shovel, which is not what I thought it was called. It looks like the same thing. I mean, it's the same shape. I really like these. Jim Putnam on HortTube, he likes to use these when he has clay soil for helping dig out a hole, and I got it and it was super helpful. So this is what I broke yesterday when I was trying to take out that vertigo pennisetum. I was trying to use this to kind of dig a trench around the root ball and break the roots, and it totally broke in half. So I do want to replace with one of these, so I think I'm going to get both of these right here. And then one thing I'll say, here's a scoop shovel, which almost looks like a snow shovel. If you live in California like I do, in an area that doesn't get snow, you would think, why on earth would you need a snow shovel? I had my neighbor, he had contractors that left their scoop shovel at his house after they did contracting work, and he gave it to me. I use this shovel probably more than anything, just to like transfer debris or transfer mulch or transfer whatever. I always am using this one to clean it up. So I already have one of these, so I don't need it. But just for you all, you don't need to be in the snow to get one of these snow shovels. I absolutely love mine. Okay, and this was the last thing I was hoping to get today. I wanted to get some hedge shears because I find myself always wanting them for pruning things, or even like if I had these to cut back my vertigo pennisetum yesterday, I feel like that would have been way easier. So I don't know which ones to get. I guess I'll go with this. I know this is terrible, but I think I'm just going to get the most expensive ones again. I don't know how else to decide which ones, but I want them to last. I want good ones. I'm going to go with these. So I've got my digging shovel, long handle. I've got my trenching shovel, which DeWalt calls a clean out shovel, but it sure does look like a trenching shovel to me. And then finally, I've got these pruning shears. And when I say I bought the expensive ones, the other ones were $2 less than this one. So I don't know, titanium, it probably wasn't necessary, but I just don't know. So I just wanted to make sure. I have all of this junk here. This is for my flower field. I actually connected it up to drip, so it's all ready to go. It's all ready to put my seedlings in. I need to get my seedlings in. However, if you can believe it, we have a low of 36 coming up in 2 nights. 36. Like, it is, what is it? It's like, no, that would be November 4th, 1 month before our first frost should happen. So, and then the lows goes back up to 40 degrees. So I kind of don't know what to do because I've got to get my seedlings in for my cool flower method, but I don't really want to put them in just in case, like, it could drop to a frost very easily. So I think I'm going to wait. I think I'll probably wait until this weekend to get all the seedlings in, which is about a week later than I wanted to get everything in, but I don't want to risk putting them in like a day before a frost. So I've got all this stuff set back here, just waiting for the weather to cooperate. But I do have to say, I'm enjoying the rain that we're getting. Okay, so now to head home, dig that hole for the Oklahoma Redbud. So all I have to do is wait for Jason to come home to help me lift it and move it. So I want to get everything prepared and have it all ready. So even if it is raining, we can still even do that in the rain. That won't be a big deal. Plus it will get some moisture in the hole, which will be good for the Redbud. All right, let's head home. And look what I found. A pipe right in the middle of my hole. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do now. I guess I'll just have to skew the tree either this way or this way. I am shocked that the vertigo pennisetum didn't wrap its roots all the way around that pipe. Okay, so now the question is, which way do I skew it? This side or this side? Let me go over here for a different view. Okay, the sun is in the worst place right now. There we go. So here's the pipe right here. And I think I need to do it to the left. I think I have to. I don't think I have a choice. Maybe I'll do it to the left and a little up towards the front right here. I'll kind of aim right here. I think that would be good. That would kind of frame the side of the house really well. Okay, let's do that. My muscle is here. I need your muscle. Yes, please.
Okay.
You want to go get changed? Hi. Okay, that was absolutely perfect timing. I just finished planting my Golden Globe Arborvitae. I think it looks so fantastic there, and I really hope it survives. I did a nice wide hole for it, and then I put some Sure Start in it, and then I also put some compost around it. So I don't know. I mean, the other one that died, I planted smack in the middle of our summer, so I feel like that was my fault. I think that this one should do a little bit better. Yeah, so I got the hole all dug out for the Redbud, and I have a whole wheelbarrow full of compost right here. So I measured it with my shovel. Hopefully, gosh, the shadows are so bad right now. Hold on. Okay, can you see that? Look at the shadow. It's like right next to where we need to be. It's funny. So it's gonna go right there. I have a whole wheelbarrow full of compost. I did put a little bit extra soil in here because this was from when I dug out the Arborvitae because I didn't dig it deep enough, and it has some Sure Start in that soil right there. So I figured I would mix all that together. I'm going to put some Sure Start in the bottom here along with a little bit of compost in the bottom, and then I'll have Jason help me put the Redbud in. Then we can pack it in, water it in well, and then I have to fix this whole situation right here. But then after that, I'm done. The sky looks pretty good. Usually the clouds come from this way, so I don't really see much coming right now. So I think we're good. Knock on wood, though. Okay, Jason decided he's going to be a strong man and just carry it himself. All right, let's watch. Good body mechanics. There's a big stick up there, so why don't you take it like all the way around, the long way. Okay, that way works. All right. You made that look easy. I lost my gloves somewhere. Okay, ready?
Okay. Put it in, or you want to put it in?
Right now. All right, it is in, and I love it. The sunlight and the shadows are just horrible. Yes, I need to take Bob down. I will be doing that right after I finish this video. But look at how good the Redbud looks. Oh my goodness, I am so happy with it. Okay, so at maximum size, it's gonna get 25 feet tall and 20 feet wide. So not small, but not huge either. I feel like it's gonna get, from here to here at its biggest point, and that's going to be in quite a while. It's a moderate grower. It gets reddish purple blooms in the early spring, which I am so excited about. Doesn't it look like it's glowing right now with the sun behind it? Oh, I'm so excited about it. The other thing that I really like about it is that it's a very rounded shape. It has a rounded habit to it as opposed to like a pyramidal or anything like that. And that's what I wanted here because I have my crepe myrtle right there, which is kind of a roundish habit. And I really like it, but the crepe myrtle is a multi-trunk. This one I'm going to keep as a single trunk so I can plant a whole bunch of stuff underneath it, which is what I was really missing out when I had the Vertigo pennisetum right there, is that it was just taking up way too much space, like ground space. And now this, I'll have a lot of interest up here, and then I'll still have lots of ground space right there, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, you guys, this was a big success. I'm so happy. Jason helped me out a lot. Thank you to Jason. And yeah, check, done. Okay, so here's what it looks like from over by the house. I'm standing right next to the house right here. So basically, as it grows up and it gets bigger, it's going to fill out this whole area, which I think will be gorgeous because it will kind of, I mean, nothing's going to block the view. I live in the middle of a neighborhood, but I feel like it's going to kind of block down the street a little bit and just kind of make this whole area a little bit more cozy and a little bit more, you know, I don't know, like internalized, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I just think it's going to be the perfect spot right there. I'm really excited about it. One thing I do want to say is that I do have a stake in it right now. And this is the stake that the nursery sold it with. And I actually called them just before I did this and I asked them what I should do about it. And they recommended getting the 2 stakes on either side of the tree and then having the loose loops around the tree. I'll try and find a picture to show you guys what I'm talking about. I am not an expert in staking trees. This is like the first real big tree that I've actually planted. But I do see that staking system quite often around where I live. And we do get pretty windy around here. When my parents had their landscaping done, they had like a gum tree and they did that. I think that that's definitely the way to go. But I, of course, don't have that on me right now. So I have to go get it. So I'm going to leave this temporary stake in here right now, just until I can go get those 2 stakes to put on either side. So all of you guys worried that I'm going to leave this here, don't worry, I'm not, because I understand that it weakens the tree in the long run, but I do have to go get those other stakes. So now I have something else on my to-do list, but this was a huge check off my to-do list. I should show you guys my to-do list. It is so long. I have so many things I want to do around here. Even though I do think it's looking pretty good, I still have a long to-do list. And I do think it's the type of thing that my to-do list will never be over. And that's gardening, right? Your to-do list is never finished, because as soon as you're done, oh, hey, it's spring again. It's time to go back out and do everything all over again. And I love it. It's always fun to have something to do, and I really, really enjoy it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me get this redbud in. I absolutely love it. I think it's perfect. I am so happy with it. I love it when you can sit there and you can really think about the plant that you want to go in the particular spot, and then when you hit on the right one, it just fits. It's just perfect. And I thought about what I was going to put here for months, and that's not like me. I'm usually like quick decision type of person. So I feel really confident with this redbud. I'm so excited to see the purplish pink blooms in the spring. I think it will be absolutely gorgeous. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a chance to get into your garden today.